Good morning, everybody. I think today I'm going to present a new lesson, which is verb to do forms. Before I'm going to start the new lesson, let me say something about my YouTube channel. The first, you gave me just some comments regarding how I'm going to present the lessons. That is, you have to just try to just use some Amharic versions. So I have already started to use Amharic to make the lesson more clear. And the other very important point is listening skill. And next video is going to present how we practice listening skills, some of the important strategies of listening, and how we can just deal an audio and understand the listening text and interpret with our own language, and also how we understand the content of the listening text. This is going to present next time. So let me come back to my lesson, verb to do. Verb to do. What are the different forms of verb to do? One here is do or does here. Another which is called did. And the other is then. And the other part is doing. These forms are called the different forms of verbs. የዛሬው ይዘታችን forms of verbs ነው። እነዚህ auxiliary primary auxiliary verbs ነው የምንላቸው actually እነዚህን ማየት ነው። የነሱን forms different forms of እነሱን እንዴት ነው የምንጠቀምባቸው እያንዳንዳቸውን ምሳሌ እየሰጠን እንሄዳለን። The first two are do and does, and the second is simple past, which is did, and this is the past participle, and this one is the present, the progressive, I think, not the present actually. This is the progressive forms of the D forms of verb. So how can we use these different forms of do? Let me start from the first one, which is positive. Yes, positive here. Look here. He does his work. Yes, he does his work, and she does her. No, just she does her activity, and it does here the first part. The first here is positive. He does his work, which is a singular subject and singular deforms of verbs. So this verb is appropriate with the speaker he. እነዚህን በፖዚቲቭ verb ስንጠቀምባቸው ወይ በፖዚቲቭ ሰንተንስ ስንጠቀምባቸው በአብዛኛው ዳዝን ስንጠቀም ሲንጉላር ሰብጀክት ነው የምንጠቀምበት። he does his work ስራውን ይሰራል ለማለት ነው። she does his activity her activity አክቲቪቲዋን ተግባሮቿን ስራለች ነው። it does ነው የምንለው። ስለዚህ what you focus here is this personal pronoun focuses on the verb does here. And here I do, yes, I do my work, and we do our project work. Yes, our project work. And the other one, they do their what? They do their report. Yeah, and the other one is you do. You do it very well. Do these examples, please. Yeah, I want to show here is when do we use do and does. I want to just give more clear examples here. I do. The speaker I is first person singular, so it most of the time use such kinds of auxiliary verbs, which is do, but it doesn't mean that the statement is plural. ማለት አይደለም። ሁለተኛ we ስንጠቀም አንተጠቀም do እንጠቀም just we do our project workአችንን እንሰራለን። so do ይጠቀማል ይሄ and they do their report. yeah ሪፖርታቸውን ይሰራሉ ነው ይጽፋሉ ለማለት ነው። and you do it very well በትክክል በሚያምር ሁኔታ ይሰራሉ it means ስለዚህ these speakers commonly use what this D forms of verbs which is called plural. ስለዚህ እነዚህ first person plural, third person plural and second person plural speakers ማንን ይጠቀማሉ ማለት ነው? do የሚለውን auxiliary verb ወይም D forms of verbs ይጠቀማሉ። whereas he she ስንጠቀም does የሚጠቀመውን D forms of verb ይጠቀማሉ። so this example is for what? ፖዚቲቭ ላይ ስንጠቀም በዚህ መልክ እንጠቀማለን ፖዚቲቭ መልክ ይሄንን ወዴስ ነው የምንቀይረው አሁን ወደ question mark ነው የምንቀይረው ያ ወደ questions it means question here questions ጥያቄ ላይ እንዴት እንጠቀምባቸው ያ look here does he teach English does he teach English one does she help her mother she help her mom second does he train question yeah do I visit it or do they work a lot and do we go there and do you help him this example is please here look the example these are questions the questions most commonly focuses on this D forms of verbs here does he teach English which is does is appropriate for this one and this one is an action verb please yes ይሄ action verb ነው ስለዚህ ምን ማለት ነው እነዚህን ጥያቄ መጠየቂያነት የምትጠቀባቸው ከሆነ በተለይ እነዚህ ጥያቄዎች ምንድናቸው yes no question ናቸው so does he teach English እንግሊዘኛ ያስተምራል ለማለት ነው or does she support her mother does she help her mother እናቷን ታግዛል does it rain and do I help my students do they work a lot do you finish the work do they visit the national park this example shows about the use of do forms of verbs in asking for what yes no questions so this example questions refers about simple present tense so what I want to show here is እነዚህን D forms of verbs ጥያቄ መጠየቂያነት ስንጠቀም present questions ነው የምንላቸው ጥያቄው ምንድነው yes no question አዎ ወይም አይደለም የሚል ጥያቄ ሲያስፈልገን እነዚህ እንጠቀማለን ስለዚህ እዚህ ጋር ያጻፍኳቸው ምሳሌዎች እነዚህ do and do እነዚህን ስፒከሮች ይጠቀማሉ and does appropriate for what ለነዚህ third person singular subjects appropriate ይሆናል so ይሄ ነው አንደኛ አገልግሎታቸው for making questions yeah questions እንጠቀምባቸዋለን ማለት ነው great yeah let me pass the next one please here the other is here for negative sentences negatives yeah negatives means he doesn't work hard or here she doesn't finish her work and here it doesn't rain here I don't do it and the other one we do not visit the park and they do not know the address the address here so these are example sentences that we use for this D forms of forms for making a negative sentence all right making for what negative sentences it means so he doesn't which is negative marker here doesn't work this is an action verb please ስለዚህ እነዚህ ወደ ኔጌቲቭ ስንጠቀምባቸው ማንንም ተጠቀመው does የነበረውን doesn't do የነበረውን ወደ ሰው እንቀይረው ወደ don't እንቀይራለን appropriate ነው yes look here it doesn't here the other don't hear we don't hear and don't hear so these speakers take the negative forms of do and these speakers take the negative forms of does so this is the third uses of this D forms of verbs ሶስተኛው አጠቃቀማችን ይሄን ይመስላል እነዚህን የምንጠቀምባቸው በዚህ ኮንቴክስት እንጠቀምባቸዋለን ነው በጣም ጥሩ let's come to here how do we use these question words did ላይ ሊመጣ so the first one did ሲመጣ which is past form ነው ያ past form of the word ነው please ስለዚህ all pronouns commonly use did yeah as a question word yes okay all pronouns commonly use this word as a question word or for making negative sentence as well as for making positive sentences ስለዚህ did የነዚህ past formaቸው ነው ሁሉም ፕሮናውኖች በጋራነት ይሄንን መጠቀም ይችላሉ ስለዚህ didን ሲጠቀሙ it doesn't have any singular form and plural form የለውም the verb by itself is did so all third person singular and plural subjects commonly use this did as it is ይጠቀሙበታል so let me give you here positive sentence like I did is the work look here I did it yesterday and we did it yes we did the work yes and they did the project and he did it yeah look the example is here positive sentence so did first person plural third person and here is the third person speaker so they commonly use what did as it is please yeah ምክንያቱም ምንድነው ለዚህ ተጠቀምንበት ይሄ ቅድም እንዳልኳቸው ይሄ verb singular form የለውም past form ነው ስለዚህ ሁሉም ፕሮናውኖች ይሄን ይጠቀሙበታል ስለዚህ past ሐላፊ ጊዜ መስራት ሲያስፈልገን didን መጠቀም እንችላለን ስለዚህ they did it yesterday or I did it yesterday ሰርቻለሁ we did the work transfer ሰርተናል and they did the projectን transfer ሰርተናል ስለዚህ did commonly ይሄ አገልግሎት አለው ይሄንን በተመሳሳይ ሁኔታ እንዴት ልንጠቀም እንችላለን for negative questions or asking for or making question like this making question did here did I visit the park look here did they know the address and here other one did he finish his project look the example is here example questions for using did I visit the park yeah this is singular did I visit the parkን ጎብኝቼው ነበርን did they know the address አድራሻውን ያውቁት ነበርን did he finish his projectን ጨርሶ ነበርን what I want to focus እዚህ ጋር ማየት የምፈልገው this speaker he which is singular this speaker they which is third person plural and this speaker which is singular first person these different speakers commonly use the d forms of verbs d well, that's the right ስለዚህ እነዚህ የተለያዩ ተናጋሪዎች ማን ተጠቀሙ ማለት ነው ይሄን ይጠቀማሉ ልክ ፓስት ፎርማቸው አንድ አይነት ይጠቀም ለምሳሌ did he finish his project yes he did እንላለን yes he did true no he didn't yeah either positive or negatives that's right either positive or negatives መጠቀም ይቻላል ሁለተኛው የዲ ፎርምስ ኦፍ verb አጠቃቀማችን particularly did የዱና ራስ ሐላፊ ጊዜ ነው ሐላፊ ጊዜነቱን ነው በዚህ መልኩ እንጠቀማለን በዚህ መልኩ እናሳያለን the other is here it has also negative forms yeah negative forms of did which is did here and this is didn't yeah that is called he didn't do the assignments yes he didn't do the assignments and look here they didn't work hard yeah or and you didn't meet them another example and here we didn't sell the produce, sell the car, yeah? Look, the example is here. Didn't here, which is negative, and didn't here, and there's didn't, and there's didn't. But here, this action verb is simple present, right? ይሄ አክሽን ቨርቡ ምንድነው የሚሆነው? ሲምፕል ፕሬዘንት ነው። ዋናው የዚህ አረፍተ ነገር ሜይን ቨርባችን ማን ነው የሚሆነው? እዚህ ጋር ነው ፎከስ የምናደርገው። ስለዚህ he didn't do the assignments ማለት አሳይመንቱን አልሰሩም ነበር። or they didn't work hard ጠንክረው አልሰሩም ነበር። and you didn't meet them አላገኟቸውም ነበር። and also we didn't sell the car መኪናውን አልሸጥንም ነበር it means ስለዚህ እንዲህ አይነት ቨርቦችን መጠቀም እንችላለን። አሁን የምናወራው ስለማን ነው? ስለ verb to do ፎርም ስለሆነው የዲድ ኔጌቲቭ ፎርም didn't ፎርምን አረፍተ ነገር ላይ እንዴት መጠቀም እንደምንችል ነው ማሳየት የፈለጉት። ስለዚህ ፖዚቲቭ መጠቀም ይቻላል፣ question ይቻላል and negative forms of didn't also possible. This is the second way please. ሁለተኛው መንገዳችን ይሄ ነው። The other part is called done. Done ስንጠቀም which is past participle ነው። yes, past participle. The past participle forms of do or does ነው የምንጠቀመው። ስለዚህ yes ላይ እንጠቀምበታለን either present perfect or past ሊሆን ይችላል or future perfect and past perfect. So we can just use done for the three perfect tenses. ሶስቱ perfect tenses ላይ እንጠቀማለን። ለምሳሌ example here, they have done the work. They have done the work. Yeah, look it done here. This is an auxiliary verb. This plus this is V3. So totally this sentence is present perfect in the world. They have done the work means they are free now. Yes, they are free now. ስራውን ጨረሱ ለማለት ነው። Or he has done it. Yeah, ጨረሰ ነው ማለት ነው። He has done it. Another example, he had done it. Yes, he had done it, which is past perfect ማለት ነው። Past perfect. He had done it. ስራውን ጨርሶ ነበር. He had done it. Before tense, yeah, ስራውን ጨርሶ ነበር. Yeah, absolutely right. And the other one, they will have done it. Yes, they will have done it. They will have done the work. Yes, they will have done, which is future perfect tense. Yeah, they will have done. Commonly they use this perfect tense, the word done, V3 form, past participle. They will have done the work means by the expected time in the future, they will have done the work. They will not finish the work before the expected time or after the expected time. So this is the uses of future perfect tense. ስለዚህ ስራውን በተቀመጠለት ሰዓት ይጨርሳሉ። ምንድነው ማሳየት የፈለኩት? ደን በዚህ ኮንቴክስት ላይ መጠቀም እንችላለን። ይሄ ፐርፌክት ፎርማቸው ነው። ስለዚህ በፐርፌክት ፎርም በፕሬዘንት ፐርፌክት፣ በፓስት ፐርፌክት and በፊውቸር ፐርፌክት ደን መጠቀም ይቻላል። ትርጉሙን ይሄን ይመስላል። The other one is which is doing ነው የምንጠቀመው። doing here which is progressive. Yeah, progressive ስንል continuity የሚያሳይ ነው። ይሄ continuity ቀጣይነትን የሚያሳይ certain time ወስዶ continuity የሚያሳይ ነው። doing ለምሳሌ they are doing something. Yes, they are doing something. Or she is doing her work, her housework. Yes, she is doing her housework. Oh, look here, and we are doing. Yes, we are doing our project. Look, this example is here. The word doing, and the word doing. And this one is present, and this one is present, and totally this example sentence shows about the present progressive. So I'm in the middle of doing something. We are in the middle of doing something, and they are in the middle of doing something. So this is the other important use of the verb do, which is doing. It means ስለዚህ doing ግን በዚህ ኮንቴክስት እንጠቀምበታል። ኮንቴክስት አክቲቪቲውን ድርጊቱን እየፈጸምን እያለን የምንገልጽበት ቴንስ ነው። አሁን verb 1 ፎርማቸውን verb 2 ፎርማቸውን and verb 3 and this is called verb ing ፎርማቸውን በምሳሌ ለማሳየት ሞክሬያለሁ። Let's come to the next important point here. የሚቀጥለው ዋና ኮንተንታችን ምንድነው የሚሆነው? The first one is how can we use this verb to do and WH question words. Alright? WH question ወርዶችን በእነዚህ ዲ ፎርምስ ኦፍ ወርዶችን በWH question እንዴት ነው የምንጠቀምባቸው? ለምሳሌ ፎርሙን ላስቀምጥ እችላለሁ። ፎርም so WH question plus D forms of verbs plus subject plus action verb plus other element and then a question mark please here. ይሄ የመጀመሪያው ህጋችን ነው። Look here, WH question. ምሳሌ where do you live? Where do you live? Another question. When do you come from? Japan, yes. How do you see? How do you see it? And here, where does she go? And here, where did? Another example, please here. How did he complete the work? And here, how much did he buy? Look, the example is here. All the WH, these are all WH question words here. WH question, and then what is the question word after the WH question? These words are called what? D forms of verbs. This is simple past, and this one is simple past, and this one is simple present for singular. It means, right? Let's cross check for the forms of these question words with that of the exact question here. ለምሳሌ ይሄ WH questions ናቸው። ከዛ ምን መጠምጣት አለባቸው? ዲ ፎርምስ ኦፍ ኩዌስችን ወስታሉ and ስፒከሩ አለ እዚህ ጋር ተጠያቂው። ከዛ በኋላ ምኖች ይቀጥላሉ? አክሽን ቨርቦች አሉ። አክሽን ቨርብ ስንል ድርጊት ገላጭ ግሶች አሉ ማለት ነው። ኢትሚንስ ስለዚህ ዲ ፎርምስ ኦፍ ቨርቦችን በWH question ተጠቅመን ጥያቄ የምናዘጋጅ ከሆነ ይሄን ፎርም ተከትለን ነው ጥያቄ ልናዘጋጅ የምንችለው። ለምሳሌ where do you live? የት ነው የምትኖረው ነው። I live in Kabale. Yes, when do you come from Japan? I came from Japan on next month. And how do you see it? I see it is interesting. I think it is very fun. Yeah, you can just give your opinion. Where does she go? Yes, no, it means, all right? She goes to church. She goes to mosque. And how did he complete the work? He completed the work by doing something, right? And how much did he buy? He bought 2000 ብር right? ስለዚህ እዚህ ጋር ያሉት ጥያቄ ሲምፕል ፓስ ናቸው። መልሳችን ምንድነው የሚሆነው? ሲምፕል ፓስ መሆን መቻል አለበት ነው። ስለዚህ ከዚህ ከዲፎርምስ ኦፍ ኩዌስችን ወርዶች ቀጥሎ ያሉ ደግሞ ምኖች ናቸው? ሰብጀክቶች ናቸው፣ የሚጠየቁት ባለቤቶች ናቸው። ከነሱ ቀጥሎ የምናገኘው ወርድ which is always action verb ወይም ድርጊት ገላጭ ግስ እንለዋለን። እነዚህን ድርጊት ገላጭ ግስ ነው። እነዚህ ዋና ነገሮች ናቸው። ስለዚህ ጥያቄው እነዚህን ድርጊት ገላጭ ግስ የሚጠቀም ከሆነ በዋናነት እነዚህን ዲፎርምስ ኦፍ ኩዌስችን ወርድስ መጠቀም ያስችለናል። ስለዚህ የመጀመሪያ ዲፎርምስ ኦፍ ቨርብስ in making question it has such a structure. ይሄ ስትራክቸር አለው። ስለዚህ በዚህ ስትራክቸር መሰረት ጥያቄዎችን እያዘጋጀን ስፔሻሊ ፐርሰናል ኩዌስችንስ፣ ቢዝነስ ኩዌስችንስ፣ ፐብሊክ ኩዌስችንስ ማዘጋጀት መመለስ and we can improve our speaking skill ማሻሻል የምንችልበት ኮንቴክስት መፍጠር ይቻላል። ይሄ የመጀመሪያው ስቴፕ ነው። the other part here is ሁለተኛው የዲፎርምስ ኦፍ አጠቃቀማችን here second here form 2 ሁለተኛው ፎርም ምንድነው የሚሆነው? if the question is yes or no ከሆነ ጥያቄው yes or no ከሆነ deforms of verbs plus subject plus action verb plus what? another element. Yes, another elemenቶች አሉ፣ ሌሎች የሚጨመሩ ነገሮች። ሁለተኛው ፎርማችን ይሄ ነው። ምን ማለት ነው? ማለት በየስ ነው question deforms of verbዎችን ተጠቅመን ጥያቄ መዘጋጀት የምንችል ከሆነ you have to just use this form። ከዚህ ፎርም የምንወጣ ከሆነ ደግሞ meaningless question ነው የምናዘጋጀው። so let's get here. Do you? Yes. Do you see her? do you see a film? Another one, does she arrives now? Yes. And does it rain? And then look here, did he came here? And here, did they know? Do they know the address? Look, the example questions, yes. And here, do we go? Do we go now? Yes, here. Look the question, please, here. Look the question here. This is the forms of verbs, and these are the person, please, here. The person, subject here, the subject here, which is the subject. ይሄ እንደዚህ ከሆነ ሚኒንግለስ ለምሳሌ do you, yes, look here, do see you a film ብዬብል it's not a kind of question, please, hold on. do you see you a film ብል ሚኒንግለስ question ነው። ስለዚህ ለዚህ ሚኒንግለስ question ጥያቄ መልስ ልሰጥለት የምንችለው ነገር አይደለም። ስለዚህ whatever you are ready to make a question, especially yes or no question using these forms of verbs, use these structures, please, here. Do you see a film? Meaningful, acceptable. Do you see a film? Yes, I see. No, I don't see. Yes, does she arrive now? Because the speaker is singular, so I can just use does here. Does she arrive now? Yes, she does. If not, no, she doesn't. Does it rain? Yes, it rains. No, it doesn't rain. Did he come here? Yes, he came. If not, no, he didn't come. Did they know the address? Yes, they know. If not, no, they didn't know the address. Do we go now? Yes, we go. If not, no, they do not go now. This response is basically yes no questions, all right? Yes no question. So this is the key way to prepare a simple yes no questions, all right? ስለዚህ whether the deforms of verbs are simple past or not, this is the best form, all right? በዚህ መልክ እንጠቀምባቸው እንችላለን። ሁለተኛው መንገዳችን ይሄ ይሆናል። And the other very important part here is like this. If you make just negative sentences, yeah? Negative sentences, please. As I explained before, please, here, he doesn't go by bus, or doesn't go by bus, or she doesn't finish her work. Yes, she doesn't finish her work. And the other one, it doesn't rain. Yeah, it doesn't rain. Absolutely right. And we didn't visit him. Look the examples. These are negative sentences using for the deforms of verbs doesn't and didn't and don't. So we can just use these deforms for in making what? In making negative sentences. That's the other ways of using these deforms. እነዚህን ኔጌቲቭ ፎርማቸውን ልክ ዳዝ የሚለው ላይ ኖት በመጨመር ዳዝንት፣ ዱ የሚለው ላይ ኖት በመጨመር ድኖት፣ ዲድ የሚለው ላይ ኖት ማርከር በመጨመር ዶንት እያልን አረፍተ ነገር ኮንስትራክት ማድረግ እንችላለን። ነገር ግን ከነሱ ቀጥሎ ያለው ቨርብ ምን መሆን አለበት? which is action verb፣ ድርጊት ገላጭ ግስ መሆን መቻል አለበት። እና እነዚህን ስንጠቀም ቤዚካሊ በፕሬዘንት ፎርማቸው እንጠቀማለን ማለት ነው። በፕሬዘንት ፎርማቸው እንጠቀማለን። ይሄ ሶስተኛው መንገዳችን ይሆናል። and the other part is called question form። እንዴት እናዘጋጅ ነው። ለምሳሌ questions ጥያቄ ማዘጋጀት ሲያስፈልገን ቅድም ልክ እንደነገርኳቸው አንደኛው በደብሊው question፣ ሁለት በየስ ኖ question ላይ ማዘጋጀት እንችላለን። ስለዚህ ፎርማቸውን ቅድም በተነጋገርነው አንግል yes questionዎችን ያዘጋጀን ኮሚኒኬቲቭ ስኪልስ መጠቀም መመለስ እንችላለን። ይሄ የመጀመሪያው ጉዳይ ነው የሚሆነው። the other important point here is whenever a sentence is present tense and sometimes past tense, we can just prepare a question using these either of the deforms of verbs. For instance here, this is he teaches English. He teaches English. One. And they teach English. They teach English. And the third one, we play, yes, we play football. And the fifth one, they dance. They dance a lot. And it rains. Look here. These example sentences are called present እንላቸዋለን። እነዚህ ምሳሌዎች ምንድን ናቸው? present tense ናቸው። አሁን ጊዜን የሚገልጹ ናቸው። Look, the word is here. Teaches and teach and play and dance and it rains. ይሄ ከሆነ ይሄንን ወደ ጥያቄ መጠየቂያነት የምንቀይር ከሆነ የግዴታ መጠቀም የሚገባን ማለት ነው። አሁን do, does or what didn't እንጠቀማለን። It depends on the question. ለምሳሌ he danced ለምሳሌ ብል here he danced, yes he danced ብል ለምሳሌ because speaker here is እዚህ ጋር ያለው ተናጋሪ ምንድነው which is singular ነው። ማን እንጠቀማለሁ? does here does he teach English? does he teach English? yes ይሄው does he ለምንድነው does ተጠቀምኩ? because እዚህ ጋር ያለው ምንድነው which is singular ነው። and እዚህ ጋር ያለችው ምንድነች? በሲንጉለር ፎርም የምትገለጸው esን ለማን ሰጣለች? ለኩዌስችን ወርድ ሰጣለች። ስለዚህ it avoids for the suffix es ታስወግዳለች ማለት ነው። እዚህ ጋር ስመጣ they teach English. do they teach English? yes do they teach English? do they teach English? yes ለምን do ተጠቀምኩ? because the speaker here is plural. yeah because the speaker here is plural. ተናጋሪው ምንድነው ወይም ተጠያቂው ምንድነው? ብዙ ቁጥር ነው። ስለዚህ do እንጠቀማለሁ ማለት ነው። ሶስተኛ we play football. do we play football? yeah do we play football? the same reason ነው እዚህ ጋር ተጠቀምኩት ምክንያቱም the speaker here is plural. and here they dance. do they dance ነው የምጠቀመው? yes do they dance ምክንያቱም ምንድነው? because the speaker is plural. እዚህ ጋር ለምጣ it rains. does it rain? does it rain? does it rain ሳልል ምክንያቱም ኤስ ለማን ሰጣችሁ? ለኩዌስችን ወርዱ ሰጣችሁ። ስለዚህ rain avoid ታደርጋለች ኤስ ለማ does it rain? እዚህ ጋር ለምጣ he danced which is simple past። ስለዚህ ቅድም የተጠቀምኩባቸውን ዱና ዳዝን እዚህ ላይ ልጠቀም ማለት ነው። did he dance? yes did he dance? did he dance? look here ለምንድነው did የተጠቀምኩት? because the question or the verb here is simple past። አያችሁ አለ ከነዚህ ቅድም ከሰራንባቸው ኤግዛምፕሎች የሚለይበት ምክንያት ምንድነው? እዚህ ጋር ያለው verb simple past ነው። simple past ከሆነ ደግሞ yes ነው question ምን ሆነ አለበት? didን መጠቀም አለብኝ። does የምጠቀም ከሆነ ፓራላል አይመጣልኝም። ልጠይቅበት የምጠቀምባት verb simple past መሆን መቻል አለበት ነው። ስለዚህ የመጨረሻው ህጋችን የሚሆነው እነዚህ do doesን ስንጠቀም present positive sentence ከሆነና ጥያቄ መጠየቅ ካለብኝ እነዚህ ኢንፎርሞች ይጠቀማለሁ ነው። እነዚህ ኢንፎርሞች እንጠቀማለን። እነዚህ ወዴት መቀየር እንችላለን? ወደ ኔጌቲቭ መቀየር እንችላለን። ለምሳሌ ይሄን he teaches English ለምሳሌ ይሄን ወዴት እንቀይር? he doesn't teach English. yes he doesn't teach English. yes he doesn't teach English እንደዚህ ማስቀመጥ እንችላለን። ለምን doesn't ተጠቀምኩኝ? because the speaker is singular ነው። ቀደም ላይ ያልኩት ምሳሌ ምክንያት ይሄንን ይገልጸዋል ነው። they teach English. they do not teach English. and we play football. they do not play football. and they dance. they do not dance a lot. and it rains. it doesn't rain. and he danced. he didn't dance. he didn't dance. all these are the important uses of the verb to do. verb to doችን አሁን በተነጋገርንባቸው ኮንቴክስት መጠቀም እንችላለን። so they are the backbones of English language. all right እነዚህ verb to doዎች የእንግሊዘኛ የጀርባ አጥንት ናቸው። ስለዚህ እነዚህን አሁን በተነጋገርንበት ኮንቴክስት እየተጠቀም at least የግራመር ስኪላችንን for communicative purpose አላቸው እነዚህን። ስለዚህ እነዚህ መጠቀምና at least ቋንቋውን just የተሻለ ደረጃ ማድረስ እንደምንችል ተስፋ አደርጋለሁ። so thank you, but don't forget to write your comments and subscribe and like my channel.